Way. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. That's in there. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Wade's a defender for the strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Bellinger. First pitch swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And that's going to get into the corner. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Eric Haas will hit next. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him! And that is a big first out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Freed out of the stretch, fires. And fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. A sliding play it short to second, but way too late. Safe there. So bases all loaded up. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Golden opportunity right here. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up.
And that one hops the wall. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes in to score from second. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 4. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Brewers. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Judge cutting across. That's out number 2. Here's DJ LeMahieu. He swings and fouls one off. Rengifo off of first with 2 away. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Goes down looking. Top of the second, and now Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just missing there. And the count is 1-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. And that just misses. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Lau at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swings through that one for strike 1. Civale, he isn't really known as the starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That misses. Now 1-2. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the second. Daz Cameron at the plate. So now a pinch hitter, Jake Bauers. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 strike.
Foul ball. Volpe sends it to first.
Yes, you're out.
And quickly one away in the second. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jacob Wilson. Double the leadoff. Off the bottom of the first.
Everybody faithfully can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
Slider right there. One out, bases empty. And that squirts through.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So a man at first. And the batter now, William Contreras. And that's outside. Ball one. Wilson leads off first with one away. And another ball. That one fouled hard the other way. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Foul ball.
2-2 now. Mitchell hauls it in, 2 away. And now the DH, Eric Haas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. On to the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Savali back to work. Out to short, Wilson. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next for New York, Garrett Mitchell. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chisholm in his 5th season hitting leadoff in today's game. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That just misses, and it's 1-2. And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Chourio, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Mitchell takes it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base. Is empty. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. They say it went. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Outside.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that will drop foul. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Tosses to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one pulled foul. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And there's a foul ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out there to center. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at American Family Field. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne. Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-2.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Hauls it in for the out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Caught looking his first time up. Just
Outside.
missed. Judge cutting across. Puts it away for the out. Now here's Jake Bauers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jacob Wilson up now for the Brewers. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela gets under it. Nabs it. One away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Grisham swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ball popped up. LeMahieu makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one popped in the air, left field. Bauers. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Eric Haas. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Swings through that.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In the air, left field, down the line. Takes it in for the out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. Lau sends it to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bellinger in a full sprint. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 37, Miguel.
To the right side, Rengifo. Whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Garrett Mitchell stepping in now for the Yankees. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. Hall, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field. Chourio pulls it down, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six, and now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one upstairs. Pulls that one foul.
Ball 2.
One down. Next for the Brewers, DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the...
Squeezes it. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. First pitch, not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. A changeup missing. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Chisholm puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hall back to work. And ball one to the right fielder.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Bellinger up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras.
Ball.
That is upstairs for ball one.
Foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Volpe fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really
2
had some
strikes.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swinging a foul straight back.
No.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lowe. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 14, Ryan De La Cruz.
On the mound now, Nick Mears.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
The high heat, too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And it's caught for the out. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Brewers. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor Megill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
No,
Your mental
that's a ball.
toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So digging in, Garrett Mitchell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late with the swing there. McGill, the tall righty, 255 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
They say you win.
0-2.
McGill is just 1 strike away, and ball 1.
1-2.
And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now back to the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Oh, he
No,
doesn't
that's
get
a
the
ball.
call. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one.